booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Duke Blue Devils offense has the football first here today. Well, the energy in this building, Chris, is just going to pick up as the Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Wow, opening drive, and they are now backed up third and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And the Blue Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Longhorns offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And now the running back's got it again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Blue Devils will crank up the tempo. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, offense, you don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And the Blue Devils will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure. And
He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that
breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And that run produces a decent... So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield. He misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense really clicking here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first down, it's play action. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Bain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The Blue Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Have one more play here in the quarter. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Going for a big play downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Texas. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He breaks free. He shreds the tackle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And it's caught from inside the 20. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Running back with the football. Running with purpose.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. Stopped short of the 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. It's a turnover.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tackled, but 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's brought down there. He brings the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down and goal.
Here we go.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. The pass rush closing in. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time.
And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Blue Devils will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
The Blue Devils will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's inside the 10 now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Longhorns. And this one is getting ugly. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tough position here. Second and long from their 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Fights off a defender. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a foot race. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
See what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1.
29 Philly. 2 down.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And we're able to get him down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's not going to make it. Stopped behind the line. Turnover on downs.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this 4th down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the completion made. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
This time, a completion. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Longhorns offense is on the move now. Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Texas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And he'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And they'll fling this one deep down the middle. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looks left and finds his target there.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long. And now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. And the Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts them in great scoring position. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Longhorns. To stretch the lead, the route is on. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
The Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. Pass caught down to the 20. Touchdown, Texas. And this one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the state